What is going on, guys? Mike here with Chit Chat Gaming. So I wanted to do just a quick video here, an update on myself, where I've been. I've had a lot of people message me on the side here, mainly on Twitter and such, asking me what's going on, where I've been. There's a lot of news, a lot of rumors and stuff going around, and I haven't covered it. I haven't done a video in 2 weeks now, which is unlike me. I usually try to do at least 1 or 2 a week. Whether or not it's a unboxing or a review or just something in general here, I try to do at least one video for you guys. But I want to go and let you guys know, first things first here, though, I did have COVID. It was not fun. I was down I'm on day 11 now here, so I did take my 10-day quarantine and such. I didn't go anywhere. I literally stayed in this gaming room. And a lot of people, including my daughter, are like, well, you have everything in here you could possibly have. You have your game console, you have your PCs, all your movies, etc. You'll be busy. It doesn't work like that. When you're stuck in somewhere, it's like before I had the ability to be able to get up and walk out, the freedom, I should say, to be able to leave and come and go as I would. Whereas now I'm kind of stuck in this one room here. So, and plus when you're sick, you don't really feel like doing anything. Luckily, thank God, I had a very, very, very mild case of this. It really hit me in the first 2 days, and I'll go over that in just a second here, because I want to kind of give you guys some insight, because that's really what this virus is all about. We've learned a lot since last year, but there's still a lot to learn here, so I want to kind of share my experience with it, so that way if anybody else is out there who's suffering through this, wants a good positive story, for the most part anyways, I'll go ahead and be giving you that here. So really quick here out of the way, I want to let you guys also know that I have been playing Ratchet Clank's Rift Apart. Such a fantastic game. I played it way too late last night. My body is not used to being up that late. So I played it last night. Absolutely loved it. I will probably finish this weekend for sure. As I am staying in quarantine until 14 days. I'm getting a little more braver. I'm obviously walking around my house and stuff. My family's here, so. But again, though, I definitely plan on hopefully finishing this weekend, as well as covering E3. We have Ubisoft's press conference coming up here today. Tomorrow I'll be live on Twitch doing a Bethesda and a Microsoft reaction as well too. And then on Tuesday we'll be doing here on YouTube. Won't be a live reaction, but I will be sharing with my thoughts of the Nintendo E3 Direct event, or whatever you want to call it here. So again, if you haven't picked this up yet, you own a PlayStation 5, definitely do it, because you're going to get the bang for your buck here, and you're going to get the best out of the PS5 you possibly can get as of right now with this game. So with that being out of the way here, I want to kind of give you guys a really quick insight on my whole entire experience with COVID. So I literally wear masks everywhere I go. I'm not vaccinated. I was planning on myself and my daughter, my oldest daughter, who actually got the virus as well too. We're the only two that got it. We're planning on getting the vaccine the Friday that we did get it. It was Memorial Week. This happened, so it's kind of, if you hear a noise in the background here, it's actually my washer going on in the next room here. So again, where was I here? So Memorial Weekend. So on Monday, Memorial Day, I was off work, of course. I had some really bad allergies, so I suffer from seasonal allergies. I take different allergy medicines, Zyrtec mainly, some Claritin once in a while. But I was suffering from allergies really bad that day, runny nose and such and everything here. Other than that, though, I felt pretty good. On Tuesday, the next day, I went back to work, and I was just really, really sluggish and really tired. More tired than I normally am. I'm a night owl, so it's normal for me to be tired. I'm always tired, it feels like anyways, but I was overly tired that day here. Other than that, though, that was it. On Wednesday, I was super tired as well too. And other than that, I felt fine. When I got off work, I met my family. We went and got some snow cones. A new snow cone place, shaved ice place just opened up. And I ended up not getting anything because I really wasn't feeling the best. I was really tired and stuff. So I went ahead and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get Starbucks. Maybe I got a refresher, which helps get me up and stuff. So I went ahead and I got one of those. Everything was good. Went home and such, and I ended up running on the treadmill here. And as always, your legs, your body hurts when you're running on a treadmill. Well, I was running on a treadmill, and my body just started absolutely killing. I got super, super tired. My neck started hurting really bad. I had a really bad headache, and my eyes were even hurting from the headache and everything here. I laid on the couch. My wife was kind of rubbing my neck a little bit here, and she said I felt like I was hot, like I was burning up. I was like, yeah, there's no way, whatever. So we have the COVID test at home. Like I said, we're a very, very safe family. We don't go very much anywhere at all. We do everything we can for the most part to try to avoid the virus without getting the vaccine, because we're still, up in the air on that. We were anyways, but like I mentioned, I went ahead and I ended up taking a test, an at-home test, and we took it. I came back in the computer room here, or the gaming room, to eat some chips and just kind of hang out. I didn't think anything of it at all. I was like, it's going to be negative. There's no doubt in my mind. Sure enough, though, my wife yelled, "Mike, it's positive." I went out there, I'm like, there's absolutely no way. I went out there and looked, and sure enough, it was positive. So I came in here, I took my temperature, and it was like 100.7. Now that's the highest it got. So for me, day one, which was that Wednesday, I really had the body aches. Like I said, no chills, not like that. I had the body aches, and I had the fever, or the slight fever. It only got up to about 107, and it only lasted a couple hours. I didn't have to take any Tylenol or anything. It started coming down after a few hours here, or after a couple hours, I should say. So I actually did end up on day 2 going to the doctor and getting tested officially. So not only did I do the home test on Wednesday night, but on Thursday I went and got actually tested. I got the results back within like 24 hours, a little maybe over 24 hours. And I also did test negative. I went ahead and tested myself a couple days ago and tested myself today, and I am testing negative. So just wanted to include that on here. I forgot to mention that. On day 2, though, I had a really bad stuffed up nose. I was really congested. And then on day 3, I started to run. The nose started to run. I was still congested quite a bit here, but I also lost my taste and smell, which is absolutely freaking horrible. I lost my taste and smell from day 3 until like day 7 or something like that, I think it was. I mean, luckily for me, it was only like 4 days I lost it. Some people I know have lost it for 2 weeks, for months even. And for me, it was only for a few days, but I lost like 7 pounds during that because I did not want to eat because nothing tasted good. I had no taste whatsoever. I had no appetite because I was just stressed out and everything too. But literally from day like 3 until like, I don't know, day 7, I lost my taste and everything. Around day 5 and 6, I started kind of developing the shortness of breath, which was really scary, which I did not want to have. That was the one thing I did not want to have. A lot of my friends that have had this said they didn't get it. I was like, maybe thank the God I won't get it. I do have a little bit of asthma. Like I said, I do have my allergies and such. That's really all I have for underlying conditions that I know of anyways. No diet. I'm not diabetic. I don't have any kind of like high blood pressure, nothing like that. I am vitamin D deficient, which I have brought that up quite a bit by taking vitamin D medicine and such, or pills I should say, as well as lots of vitamin C, which I was taking during this. But literally I had the shortness of breath from day day 5 until like day 9. Like I'd get up in the morning, it's mainly in the morning, I'd get up, I'd go to the bathroom, and I literally felt like I ran a marathon. I'd be sitting in there and just my heart would be pounding, I'd be going fast. I just feel like I wasn't like gasping for air, but I was just kind of like I said, I felt like I just gotten like running up and down the stairs anyway. So I had that, I ended up calling the ER because I was freaking out about that. Because like I said, that's the one thing I didn't want to have. And they say around day 5 or day 6, this whole virus doesn't start out where it's, it doesn't get better as it progresses. It can, but for the most part, though, a lot of people say you really have to watch like days 5 through 10, because those are the days that you can actually develop the respiratory issues and such. Which again, I did later on in the the quarantine time. I started to develop those, and really that's all I had. Those started going away around day 9, like I said. Day 10, which was yesterday, I felt almost 100% better. Actually, no, day 8, I started feeling a lot better, and the shortness of breath kind of went away. So it only lasted for a few days. But regardless, though, day 11 right now here, and I feel 100% better. It's crazy. I'm probably at like at 90% right now. I'm still a little fatigued here and there, but again, though, compared to what it was like, it's definitely a lot better. Like I said, I luckily, thank God, I didn't have it too bad. It was very, very mild, but it's still scary. I guess it's just the uncertainty. It's like I was telling my friends, it's like playing a game of life roulette. You just don't know what you're going to get. You are just literally you're taking it with with a grain of salt. We know very, very little. We know more now than we did back then. But I literally just was just hoping. Like I said, your mind's so stressed out. you're by yourself, you're stuck in a room alone, and you just hope to God that you make it out of this and that you don't have any kind of lifelong issues or anything like that, or you don't have to go to the ER or hospital visit. Most people don't have to, but again, no, this virus is very, very iffy, and it is, like I said, it's like playing a game of life roulette. So it is scary. If you can get a vaccine, get a vaccine. Like I said, I played it as safe as I possibly could. Mask everywhere. I don't go out and party. I don't really get in gatherings or nothing like that here. I'm not too sure where I got this from, but either way, I got it. So gotta wait my 90 days and then get the vaccine. So again, I just want to give you guys my little my little story here on what I went through. That way, like I said, I was online looking for positive stories. Because all we see online on the media is all the negativity. Well, not really negativity, but the bad news, right? They always talk about, they show the hospitals full of, patients in the ICU. They show all the deaths, blah, blah, blah. We hear all those stories, etc. We don't hear enough of the positive stories about the people who have, all the people, 80% of people anyways, have pulled through this and have made it. So, again, I wanted to share that with you guys here today. That way, if anybody out there is looking for some positivity or some insight on how this thing works, this is how it worked for me. I took lots of vitamin C. I took vitamin C gummies like twice or once a day. I took my vitamin D as well here too. I drank tons and tons of water. That was literally it. Lots of water, and I ate 100% healthy. No fast food, no junk food. It was all like salads, vegetables. My wife was trying to, like I said, I lost that taste and smell for a while, but after that though, even during that, I was eating lots and lots of healthy stuff as well too, just trying to get my immune system to fight this damn thing off so I can move forward. So again, guys, that's the update on what's been going on, where I've been. I'll be doing some more, like I said, here with E3 weekend. I'm excited that I've actually got feeling better before E3. I streamed a little bit last night. Like I said, I'll be streaming tomorrow. I might even stream later tonight here as well too on Twitch. Depends on how I feel and such, but I will definitely be playing a hell of a lot of this game here today as well too. So again, though, I'll be back here tomorrow on Twitch with E3, with the Xbox and the Bethesda conference, and then Tuesday we will go over the Nintendo. We'll do a reaction video to Nintendo as well too, and see what they are going to bring to us for this year for E3. So guys, make sure you like the video if you choose to. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well too, and make sure you turn on that bell notification to keep updated with all things that is Chit Chat Gaming. And as always, guys, happy gaming.